Hey guys, my name is Neil and today I'm going to walk you through ContactBook. ContactBook is a simple contact management platform which gives you an ability to manage your contacts and manage your relationships. So let's start with an account that I already have. I'm just gonna continue with email, adding my password here and sign in. So this is the space that I've created just now. As you can see, it's empty. So you might as well want to add some contacts. You can do it via adding a contact from here, or you can add your existing contacts from Google, Outlook, or contact file. So for simplicity, I'm just gonna upload a file over here, and it will pull up all the contacts in that particular file to contact book. Within few seconds, as you can see, there are total 30 contacts which are organized and available over here to manage further. I can also see all the contacts in different groups, and groups can be accessible from the very left hand side of the things, right? uh, if I want to add a particular contact, I can simply use this add contacts button and I add all the details and I save the contact. So this particular contact is already added over here. So that way you can add a single contact or you can add multiple contacts with your Google or Outlook account, as well as you can upload CSV or VCF files. This is about adding your contacts to your workspace. Second things we want to look at is the ability to have contacts organized in groups. So for example, I can select multiple contacts from this workspace and manage them in a certain group. For example, I've selected couple of contacts and I would like to add them to my contacts group. I can do that simply by applying, and you can see that there are 10 contacts in my contacts now. You can check the details of the contacts by clicking on that particular contact and click on view more. As you can see, there is an email attached to it, and I may want to just add a phone number or something that I can quickly do by a single action. Click on update and the phone number is updated for that person. Other than that, you can also see that all the contact activities on this particular contact is stored and will be displayed over here. You can also add private notes or public notes to this context. For example, I'm just gonna add a test note for this contact. If I have given access to this contact to someone else, and if I don't want them to see a private note, I can simply switch on this private note and add another note which will not be visible to those people. So this is very important when you want to share contacts and have some information that you just want to keep it to yourself. Same way, you can also create private groups which are only accessible by you. For example, contacts personal. I'm just gonna keep this group as a private group. So when I create this group will not be shared with anyone else, and I can move some contacts to that particular group as well. For example, let's say I keep 3-4 contacts to that private group of mine. Apply. So those 4 contacts will not be seen by anybody else whom I access this full space with. But I can obviously share this particular group with anybody From here, they will get access to those contacts because I'm explicitly doing it from here. For example, let's take one of the colleague of mine whom I want to share contacts for this particular group. I can easily do that by this action. And this particular person, if they are not on your platform, they just have to sign up and they'll receive this particular group and the contacts within them. I can also assign it to someone who is not going to see, or he is just going to see the contacts and not modify it. So I can also do that by keeping the management permission as view. So once I do this, this particular person will not be able to do any kind of modification to this contacts. So that's how the contact sharing works. Other than that, we also have something called cleanup, where all the duplicates are available. So far I don't have any duplicates, so it's not showing up anything. If I go to add-ons, you can see that there is something called reminders. Let's try to add a reminder to a contact. For example, I want to connect with Darren on a weekly basis. So I just go to that particular contact's contact card and click on this icon and click on weekly basis. So what the system will do is it will keep reminding you on a weekly basis that you need to connect with this person, and the reminders can be on your mobile app, on your web platform, as well as on your email. So that's how you don't miss connecting with someone very important. So it's very useful feature of ContactBook. Other than that, you can also attach files to any contact. For example, if I have an invoice for Darren, I can simply add that invoice over here so that I can also view them on mobile app, and anyone who has access to Darren will be able to see this file as well. So that's how the contact management and sharing works in ContactBook. If you have any additional questions, you can feel free to connect with us on support@contactbook.app. Thank you.